Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee, and this is JayLeesCorner. Okay, I hope everybody is having a good old little Monday. Okay, a good Monday and stuff. Okay, look, y'all, we here, we together, and that is what matters. It's a whole bunch of foolishness going on. I said, what is happening? Child locked up, acting up, assaulted. Divorce drama, babies and surrogacies, divorces, lawyers getting locked up. I said, what is happening on God's green earth, on Beyonce's internet, and Oprah's bank accounts? I don't know, but we here today to have a good time or whatever. I miss y'all. Yes, y'all know yesterday DJ graduated kids. So I was not around here at all, but I hope y'all made sure to go look at my other content that I have put up. Y'all know I be putting up some premieres, you know what I'm saying, because YouTube be playing, okay? So if you do not know, there are other videos up on my channel. If YouTube don't tell y'all, you got to go look at my channel every single day, okay? Every single day. Anyway. Okay, but happy Monday. Please make sure to do a couple things for me. Make sure to like this video on your way in or on your way out, or while you're here, hit the like button, comment in the comment section, because we're here to have a conversation between me and you and everybody else. Also, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Become a JayBird, and Zan. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm here. Hey, how y'all sunset? I gotta send y'all. This all right here is real red, child. I said the sun was beaming down on my chest, okay, and beating me down and stuff, because I had on a little V-neck shirt with my dress or whatever, and I did not realize until today that I had a whole sunburn on my chest. And I said, Lord, am I bruised up? I was like, no, that's the sun, okay? And then today it was cold, okay? Today it was like 50 degrees. I said, what? Child, the weather is bipolar here in Michigan, child, but I swear, y'all, like, it looked weird to me. I don't know how it looks to y'all, but like all this, it's like a whole. Oh, you see the difference between my skin. Child, a whole tan. I was like, Lord Jesus. And then when I got home yesterday, it was later in the evening, and I really, even when I was in my bathroom and in the shower and stuff, I don't think I got the lights on. I think I had like my hallway light on, but I didn't have my bathroom light on. And I just did not see it at all. And it was weird shot. And I woke up this morning, bright eyed, bushy tail, all the lights on. And I was like, what? I said, my bruise, Jesus. And I was like, oh no, I said, I got a look in the sun, little sunburn on my chest. And thank God my face wasn't burned because I put on child Fenty Beauty saved my life. Okay, because before I left the house, I made sure to put on my hydro stuff, which has SPF in it. And so that saved my face from being, but child, I said my whole child. Anyway, DJ's graduation was a great around here. A great time was had. My nephew was a whole high school graduate. He's going to college in the fall. Oh God. But it was a great graduation. And stuff. We had a good old time. We went to with Chrisean, got some steak after the ceremony. Okay. And good time was had by our child. Look, I have not been to a graduate. I graduated in 2000. So that was 24 years ago. I have not been to anybody else's high school graduate. I've not been to a graduation since my own 24 years ago. And my nephews, like, even my godkids, because usually people don't get a hold of the tickets or whatever. And child, it was, look, DJ school out there in Macomb, it was crazy because, child, they didn't say none of the kids' names in alphabetical order. And I was like, I gotta find DJ. My eyes are just, and I was like, how am I gonna catch DJ's name being said out loud if the damn names ain't in order? And so I was looking. I was like, okay, I gotta see him. Because he was across the thing. Let me look. Just because I know y'all seen the video that I put up on my IG. I know y'all did because I also put up on here. But make sure the music ain't playing. It was it was at a school on the football field or whatever, and so where the side we were sitting on, he was on the other side. So I had to look and find my nephew, y'all. And I was looking hard, and I was like, "Oh, there you go." Kadita is tall, and I knew he had his colors on for his because he was mad and loud or whatever. And I'm like, and his sunglasses, okay. And I was like, I can see him. I seen him, and then I was able to get him on camera. We're not him, but get the people on camera saying his name or whatnot. But I know some parents' child was not so lucky. And I would have been pissed if that was me. But child, so besides me getting his little sunburn, which I did not feel at all, them not saying that boy name, them not saying any names, and alphabet, child, the person before DJ name was with an S. Okay, DJ last name starts with a W. Okay, the person before him name starts with it. I said, how S and W don't even go together? That's my sister. And my sister, look, my sister's not a social media person at all. So when I post DJ and I post stuff and she not in it, child, she there. She be just off to the left or to the right, okay? But she don't like being put on my social. She don't like being on social media at all. She barely posts on her own damn social. That's just the football field. But she barely posts on her own damn stuff. Okay. So that's why I want everybody to know. Veronica is, whenever any photos I take, she's always there. And we take pictures of her. She just don't let me post the pictures. Okay. But for like DJ birthdays, the graduation, that's the only time y'all you see at least one photo of Veronica. Because at that point, she knows see, that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? But she don't get shown much at all because she don't like to. But that's sister. But you know what I'm saying, we had a good time. DJ was very happy with the day, you know what I'm saying, happy with everything, happy with the meal. He is the light of our lives. He is my only, well, technically I'm my only nephew. Because I got my half siblings have kids. I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I barely know my half siblings on bilateral data set. So DJ is my only he's my only nephew. But it was a fun time. But I look any time if y'all go to graduation, y'all look at us. I was like, look at my name. He is my baby. But if y'all go to anyone's graduation, please tell them people, say them kids' names in alphabetical order. Okay, all up and through. See us, the three amigos, uno, dos, tres. See, DJ looks like his mom. Me and DJ just happen to also be the exact same complexion. Because me, my mom, and my sister, we all look alike. Okay, we look alike and we sound alike. So he does look like Veronica as well. He just looks just like me because we're also the exact same complexion. Okay, so we know all that. So we was sitting in a child. Then we get child. We walk in. We walk in. Okay, ain't he dapper? Ain't he dapper? Okay, 18 years old. Him and little friends. Okay, and it was packed. It was packed. The stands were full, and there was like a whole bunch of overflow seating on the field as well. So, child, a whole time was had. But the funny thing is, we got there, and it was on the football field. So, it was sitting in the stands. Oh, shout out to my Uncle Andrew, who flew in from Minnesota to be at DJ's graduation. We love. He came in town, honey. He had to go to town or whatever. But when we got to the school, we on the football field, blah, 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 and we're trying to get seats. Look, I'm Detroit all day. Okay, I'm still Detroit, all up and through. You hear me? And when we walked in, the stadium seats, it's like first come first. It probably was like 400 students on the field getting their diplomas. It was 8 of us. So I'm like, I feel like each student had like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. So it was thousands of people there. And so we got in, and when we walked up, that was a long line to get in. And I said, I'm not walking to the back of that line. Child, I went and I sat because it was like a light pole thing, and I saw a white lady sitting down at the pole, and it was close to the door. And I said, well, I'm going to sit down here by this little white lady. I'm going to sit by this little white lady. And then my mom and my sister and my uncle, when they went, child, so I said, y'all going back there. I am not going to the end of the line. No, ma'am. No, sorry, Bob. Okay. Because the graduation started at 1. They was going to open up the doors at noon. We got there at like 11:30. Maybe like 11:45. It was already a line, and I said, I'm not doing that. No, thank you. I'm gonna sit right here, and we're gonna see what happened. And they went to the back. When I started walking in towards the front of the line, my uncle and my little cousin came, and they walked in with me. We walked up to the stands of the seats or whatever, and it was stuff taped to the seats that said like, oh, reserved for senior night out, some. Reserved for staff families. I said, first of all, ain't no staff family graduating. So I said to myself, I feel like this was stuff that was already taped on here and they just did not remove it. This can't be for the graduation because, again, other people had already sat down in some of the other seats. So I said, I'm going to sit right here. You hear me? We're going to save these 2 rows. Okay, and we're going to let it, because I'm like, why would they have senior night stuff for this? It was the kids on the field. You know what I'm saying? So my mom, my sister, and like DJ's godparents and a friend of my mama's, whatever, came in later. And so when they got there, and my sister was like, we can't sit there. It's a result. And I was like, Veronica, I don't think that's for the thing or whatever. I think no. We got to go all the way up. I said, I'm not sitting at the top of the stadium bleacher seats. I'm scared of heights. No, ma'am. So everybody, my mom, everybody else went up top. I said, child, I went 1 row over where it was 1 seat open on the first row right across. I sat there. And my uncle, who suffers from vertigo. He said, I'm not going up there. I said, well, Uncle, well, you sit right there, and then if people come, you can move in this, we'll do something or whatever. Child, when I tell you nobody came and sat in them seats, like nobody who reserved. I said, see, I told y'all. And my sister, who was also born and raised in Detroit, she not Detroit like me, because I said, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Either way it go, we saw DJ graduate. We all had a great time. They was up top. It was great. I was down below. It was great. Okay. And the good time was had. But if I just need them, I'm like, why did y'all not? The tape, it was old tape. So I feel like they had left that stuff sitting there because the stuff on there, it had nothing to do with the graduation. And I didn't go up top. Because I said, whatever. Okay. Right. My sister Detroit, but not like me. You know what I'm saying? Because she not. Okay. Because that was the fact that I said, I'm not going to the back of the line. Because there was so many people just everywhere. And I'm like, why would I walk all the way? Why would I walk 2 blocks away to the end of the line when I can just sit right here? Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me? Okay. And I got my seat. And I was front row. I seen my DJ. I said, woo! When they called his name, okay, but again, even if I would have had to go up top, it would have been fine, okay. However, I said to my uncle, I said, Uncle, they ain't like me. I said, I'm Detroit. He said, I know. Because and I wasn't like hood with, I wasn't ghetto at all. But I was like, I don't think I need to walk all the way to the back. I don't. The graduates had not even been that in yet. But it was fine. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time. Anyway, that was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday. So again, we are so proud of DJ. I think I see my mom on here. Hey ma, love you, my love. Yeah, there were almost 700 graduates in the class, and I still need them people to be sure the next time, to make sure they said them people's name in order. Because I was like, I said, what is going on here? What is happening? What is going on? But child, they went up top, and I said, y'all are so, and I don't think, because my uncle sat on it was first row in the first little thing, whatever. People who would walk up and look, because it was a big open, it was like 2-3 rows of open seating, and say, oh, we got an open seat. And my uncle would say, I don't know, it say reserved, so sit at your own risk. I'm just sitting here, but I don't know. So a lot of folks was like, well, I'm not going. I said, see, they're not from Detroit. They're not from Detroit. Because my thing is, once the graduation started and them all the child, excuse me, yeah, I'm gonna sit down. And if I would have had to move, I'm like, you can't come an hour late to a graduation, child, and be thinking you're gonna get a good seat. And I also feel like the kids graduating are all on the field, and the staff should not have no reserved seats. Take your ass on the stands should literally be for the families of the kids. And none of it said family of the kids. That was my cue to say, that ain't for the day. That's for other stuff. And they just was lazy and did not come and remove the reserve stuff because they thought people would be smart enough to know the staff would not have, directly in the sun. Yeah. Scrap the text. But the staff don't need no seating. Child, again, look, if we going somewhere, I'm gonna get us in. I'm gonna get us some good seats, okay? Because my knees is bad, child. I got old knees, child, from different things and different life. So we got time for that, okay? But again, a good time was had by all. It was a great event, okay? Even all the people, all the overflow. the hot sun, even though it was cold and hot, the sun was beaming. The sun was beaming down, but it was a great breeze. It wasn't hot. It was like in the 70s. But this, I told y'all, look, y'all see it. Okay, this is my regular skin tone. This is the sun. So a whole tan, okay? Because the only part of my body that was out was this part. Everything else is covered. So yeah, I got a whole tan. So beside the tan and the sunburn, you know, it was great. It didn't rain until after we left. So it was on our way home. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Because he went to he ain't did no more. He went to the Dakota High School. It was a large school, so both bleachers were full. Both bleachers from top to bottom was full. Plus, a couple hundred seats on the football field for the overflow appearance. Plus, it was people who would stand around because it was a full house. A full house. And one of them names said in order. And I said, bitch, y'all lucky I can spot my nephew from a mile away. Okay, and you're lucky. I was like, that's him with them his sunglasses, and he tall, and he walked with swag. And I seen his gold and blue. Because had I missed my DJ, child, it would have been a fight. All up and through. Anyway, y'all, let's get to the thing. Let's get to the reason we here, but I wanted to, because DJ, he my nephew. That's my baby. That's my nephew. But y'all know of DJ, y'all have watched him grow up too, because he's been on my channel this whole time and whatnot. So yes, child, the nephew was grown, but not grown. But he is a whole adult in these streets, 18 years old and going to college in the fall. And I'll say where he going later when I get permission, or when he posts a picture of himself and, you know, his school stuff. But y'all, let's get into the foolishness of the stuff of the peoples around here. And I saved a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna try to get to it. I do not want to be here more than an hour and a half. I gotta go to bed, y'all. I gotta get up early in the morning. And if I don't go to bed, I don't want to be, you know, not up. So let's see where I want to start. Well, first of all, it was some foolishness and stuff. But I feel like did I not say it? Because some people was being stupid. But let me see, because I may have unsaved it by accident. And I ain't want to do that. Okay, we can start here. Y'all, what is going on at this screen? Boom, pal. Okay. Now, I don't know. Wait, wrong thing. What kind of a film I'm looking for? Y'all, Selena's killer. Okay. Selena's, you know, Selena, who we love. Okay. Yolanda Salvador, who is supposedly going to be up for parole. Now, I don't think she's going to get parole. I feel like she won't get out. Okay, she won't get out at all. But she said, okay, that if she gets, you know, paroled out, she would love to work, you know, get back in the music industry. I said, well, who? Who said that? Child, time out she want to re-enter the workforce, and she mentioned aspirations working with Shakira. I said, well, Shakira, I said, no. Girl, nobody is going to ever allow you to be next to anybody in anything on God's green earth. Okay, only your family and close friends and the prisoners who know you can be around. You can't be around Shakira, Selena. You can't be around Selena Powell. Okay, she's a hooker. You can't be around Celine Dion, who's a singer. Child, no. No one trusts you at all. I think the reason that Selena did, because she trusted you, and we would never let that happen again. Okay. Now again, she might get paroled. She been in jail, child, since 95. Okay. She been in jail since I was a teenager, and I'm 42. Okay, and I feel like that showed that she's still delusional. Okay, completely delusional. Now she's not even up for parole until next year in March 2025. But her still talking to the BBC people saying, I would love to get back to work with celebrities. I would like to work with Shakira. Bitch, what? What would you want? Now, first of all, we do not condone violence here on JayLee's Corner. Okay, that ain't what we do. And I feel like if she gets paroled and she come outside and she is in, because Selena was from Texas, right? I think she was from Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Texas, Mexico, whatever. Selena's fans is waiting for you to get out, ma'am. So your best bet is go hide somewhere. Because some people are still pissed. And the people who were children when you committed your crime, okay, they were children then. They are adults now. Okay, child, stay away from Ricky Martin. Stay away from Pitbull. I don't think nobody probably wants to be around her. Okay, it's a no. So I said that to me shows she is still delusional. She is still deranged. She still feel like, oh, well, I told them I didn't do it. And because I said I didn't do it, of course, other people will want to work with me. Ma'am, no, they won't. Okay? We don't like you or child. This is how bad her crime was. We not only don't like her, we don't like the lady who played her in the movie. Okay? We don't like either one of y'all. Okay, so you can't get no work, and neither can the woman who played you in the movie. If the woman who played you in the movie, if she stands next to me, I am running. Okay, fast as I can. Okay, because to me, she is also Yolanda Saldivar. Okay, no. You ruined your life and anyone who looked like you or anyone who played you, okay? Because nobody know. No one knows the actress's name who played her because her name is what? The lady who played Yolanda and she killed Selena's, okay? So I think she needs to realize, you know what? I'm ruined. Yes, you are. You are. You ruined your life and her life too, okay? So no, you can't go near Shakira. Not today, not ever. You cannot. Don't go. You know what? Go work for Donald Trump. Okay, yes. Where can she work? At Donald Trump office? When? Immediately. For how long? As long as it takes. Okay. That is where you can go and we don't care. Okay. Take all the money you find at his place. Okay. If y'all fussing in a hotel room, we don't care. Okay, we don't care. Now if you get that's the only person I think no one would care if you work for him. Okay? Go ahead. Go. May God, may God protect us. Okay? Matter of fact, yeah, let her be his confidant. Okay? Let her be around there with him and let that be it. Anyway, I want to touch on this story. Okay? This Detroit mom left furious after 9-year-old son was left sleeping and locked on a school bus for hours. The police did not find my son. The school didn't know where my son was. I said, man, that's very, very true. Okay, that is very, very true. But also, man, you didn't know either. So, look, first of all, I said this because I saw folks in the comment section saying, why she on the news in his bonnet? I said, because her hair wasn't done. Clearly, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like if I know the news crew's coming and they round here, I'm gonna put on like a regular hat. I don't think I would go outside in a bonnet. Okay, I'm just saying. But y'all listen to the story.
Don't know what to do. I don't. I feel like my son shouldn't have to go through that. My baby is 9 years old. He's traumatized. He doesn't want to go to school. He's afraid to even get back on the bus.
Deshonda Bennett says her 9-year-old never made it home from school Wednesday on his own. Instead, she says her older son found the child inside a school bus around 9:30 that night.
9:30 that night. 9:30, y'all.
Well, I feel like the school failed us. It was my child who found my baby.
Bennett says her son got on the bus Wednesday morning with his 14-year-old sister.
Now, okay. Your son got on the bus with the sister. And I'm like, did the sister forget the kid too? I was confused because I was like, when you have siblings and stuff, usually y'all supposed to get off the bus together. So I was like, once the daughter, the sister got the bus, did she also forget her brother? Everybody, the sister forgot the brother, the mama forgot the son, and the bus driver did not do his job either.
The child attends Detroit Service Learning Academy. Mom says the boy made it to school and then after school got back on the bus to come home. She says he's usually home around 3:45, but she says that day she fell asleep. It wasn't until 7 in the evening.
So, y'all know parents have long days. Parents be working as well or whatever. You get home from work, your kids ain't there. You doze off, you sleep, you don't get up or whatever. And so when she woke up at 7, her son had been gone, child, for 4 hours. And I said, but my question, I was like, well, what? Because if the boy got on the bus with the sister, did nobody remember?
That she realized the child was nowhere to be found. So she started frantically calling everyone and anyone, including the bus driver.
The bus driver didn't even come here. He never even came here. He told me that my son did not get on the bus, which I just don't know get on the bus, which means he never knew that my son was even back there asleep. That's what makes me think that he did not do his walkthrough. Because if he did his walkthrough and sanitized his bus, he would have saw my son back there asleep.
So, okay, I don't drive no buses. Okay, but I do feel like the bus driver should walk to the back of the bus to be sure all the kids is gone. Now, maybe the bus driver thought because she said the bus driver is supposed to wipe down the bus at the end of the day. Maybe gonna wipe it down in the morning. I don't know. The kid must not snore because I'm like, again, the bus driver did not see the kid. The kid must have been laying down, sleep. So he didn't see the kid in the back. I'm like, but if the kid got on the bus with the sister, and the sister got home, and if the sister knew who did the sister go house to the house? What the sister? What happened to her? What did she say?
So he never even came because he'd never realized that your son actually got on the bus?
Exactly.
Bennett says her teen daughter saw the 9-year-old get back on the bus.
A teen daughter. That means the daughter is at least 13. So 9-year-old son, at least a 13-year-old daughter, who said, "Nah, mama, I seen him go on the bus." Then daughter, why the fuck didn't you, when you got off the bus and y'all walked home, you did not realize your brother wasn't with you? So again, I'm not saying the bus driver ain't at fault, because the bus driver should have for sure, this isn't that fault. The bus driver for sure should have made sure to check the bus. Speak it. Okay. My whole thing was the mama trying to blame the bus driver, but I'm like, you can't tell me that your sibling, if y'all live in the same house, and she saw you get on the bus, how did she get home and the 9-year-old did not get home? And not only that, if the kid usually gets home by 3:45, nobody, the mama, the dad, no, I don't know about the daddy, the mama, the sister, the older brother, no one said, the child not home yet. Keisha, what the child with you? Y'all on the bus? Why did no one ask the questions? Before I ask the bus driver shit, I'm going to ask the sibling in the house with us who was with him, where did you leave your brother? I'm just wondering. Now, is the bus driver fault? Yes. I also blame the daughter.
To head home.
But she kept stressing to me, "Ma, I put him on the bus. I put him on the bus."
Bennett called the school, police, her family trying to find her baby.
The police didn't find my child. The school didn't know where my son was. My son's brother and grandmother found my son sleeping on the bus at 9:30.
He was asleep. I was banging on the window. He woke up. He was wiping his eyes, looking around. He just started crying.
Look, first of all, if that baby had been on that bus since 3 and he had been asleep, how was he scared? I'm just asking, because the mama said the baby is scared. He don't want to go to school no more. It's one thing if you was left on the bus and you wake up, and you're like, oh my God, are you bamming and bamming and bamming? But I'm like, if he was asleep on the bus the first time at 3 and he stayed asleep until the sun came and back, he wasn't even scared. I'm assuming. I'm just guessing.
And I got on that bus a million times because I went to that school before, and I knew it was a hatch up there, so I just grabbed and opened the hatch.
That's
not the child. Come on, not breaking and entering.
right. The child's 16-year-old brother says he pulled the boy from the bus through a hatch. Detroit police confirm this sequence of events.
It takes
Get on the bus, which
the police and it takes the community acting together. In this situation, my officers
Child, he lying. He don't care. He didn't want to get fired.
collaborated with the grandmother. The grandmother went to one location while the officers were handling business here.
You also believe that your officers did everything correct?
They were empathetic. They followed policy, and yes, ma'am.
I asked the service.
He like, this ain't got shit to do with me. Okay. If y'all found the boy on the bus, we didn't leave him there. Your son broke into the bus, got him off. Leave us alone.
Learning District Superintendent D'Angelo Alexander if this bus driver is on leave or if this person is still working. No word on that, but he told us in writing that this has never happened before, adding, quote, "We are addressing this matter with the staff involved. Additionally, we will be conducting a thorough review of our policies and procedures to ensure that our practices are aligned with the highest standards in the transportation industry." And
now look, thank God the boy was found. Thank God nothing bad happened to the boy. Thank God the brother was able to break an entry into a bus to get to him. But I also feel like I'm still wondering, one, why the bus driver did not do his rounds, for sure. Two, why the sister never said, "Mom, Junebug was on the bus when I got there, but Junebug ain't got the bus." Like, no one woke the mama up. You know what I'm saying? The mama woke up and, "Oh, my kid ain't here? Where you bring that, Mom?" I don't know. Everybody failed the little boy. Okay, the mama, the sister, the breaking and entering brother, the bus driver, the police, everybody. Okay, just know if you was at fault, Jesus said, next time, do your due diligence and make sure you look at the bus and see who on it, who not. I would have been mortified if I woke up and everybody at the house woke too, but no one said to me, no one woke me up to say, "Ma, I don't know what name is. Ma, the shine ain't home," because he's 9. At that point, that boy could have been kidnapped before anything. Okay, the mama trying to solely blame the bus driver, and I'm like, no, it ain't just the bus driver. It's you, the bus driver, the brother, and the sister. Because it's one thing if the daughter thought, "Well, I never seen him. I don't know where he was," but you can't say, "Mama, I know he was on the bus," but then no one ever said, "Well, where the fuck else did he go?" No. Mm-mm. Again, the baby usually gets home at 3:45. The mom woke up at 7. It's just weird. Yeah, the sister said she put the brother on the bus. And I'm like, so my question was, do they not have the same daddy? Like, is that his sister from a different daddy? Or a sister from a different mama? And maybe they like half siblings. And so, because maybe the sister lives somewhere else, I don't know. But child, something ain't right. And a teenage felt your heart. That's true. Because the mama was asleep, the son was asleep. Okay. And the brother is the breaking and entering person. And I'm like, where the sister at? Who house was she at? Where was she sleeping at? The teenage sister, how old is teenage? Again, it's the brother. Not the brother. It's the bus driver too, because the bus driver should always do around and make sure that the bus is clean. But I wondered if he said, "Hey, anybody back there? Hey," and no one said shit, and he left. So I don't know. All I know is do not get back on the news with your bonnet on. Next time, where the daughter at? Okay, she need to speak too. We need to know what the hell she got going on around here and what she did, because something don't sound right. I'm just being honest, because I'm just wondering, at what point do you say, what? I think I forgot my brother. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But if you're fast around here, you're going other places, that can be why you ain't find shit. Okay. Now look, speaking of weird shit, AI is getting out of control. Okay, AI is getting out of control. We already talked about it. Was yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I put a video. Y'all know there was a fake sex tape with Meg's face. I don't know who body it was. So it was a tape that someone put out first of Meg that Meg got mad about. Now there was another AI generated video, supposedly showing. It was a fake clip that made people think that DDG showed Hallie's titties. Now I said, first of all, DDG ain't even show Hallie's baby. Okay, DDG around here they ain't show Hallie baby, the baby that came on her cooch. They ain't showed that. Why would y'all think that DDG would be around here posting a video of Hallie's titties online? I said, what is wrong with y'all? Okay, now Twitter is getting real different. Ever since they has officially allowed porn, I swear more and more weird stuff is going on the Twitter thing or whatever. And y'all know Twitter is always the place where it is or whatever. So both DDG and Hallie basically it's like, look, the AI shit getting scary and weird. Okay. So if you saw it, or even if you did not see it, okay, it wasn't them. Okay, you did not see Hallie's boobies or whatever, and I was like, leave it be. Look, it is a lot of porn that is free to the world. Okay, if you want to see titties, go to the Pornhubs, go to the Red Tubes. Okay, go to all the sites that has it. But if you see a celebrity boobies, it's probably fake. Okay, I feel like the days of actual leaking of explicit sexual stuff is done. Most stuff coming out now is literally somebody putting somebody's head on somebody else's body, and then it's not happening. Okay, so if you seen it, it was not her titties. Okay, it was not. Speaking of titties, Boosie. I do not like Boosie. Boosie gets on my nerves. Boosie coming to Detroit, y'all. I just don't. It's gonna be so racking to get here. Boosie was around here on his social media. Boosie is always getting into stuff, and his insulin is. Y'all know Boosie's diabetic, okay? But he is always having issues with insulin. So Boosie, Boosie said, somebody broke in his car, okay, and stole his insulin.
Oh, broken my sprinter. He ain't got that ring I was holding for somebody else. That ain't even real.
First of all, I think Boosie lying. Okay, when Boosie talks slow, Boosie lying. Okay, they broke on my sprinter. I was holding a ring for somebody else. Man, that ain't even real. That means it's yours and it ain't real. Because why you holding something for somebody else and you left it in a sprinter van?
I mean, one thing you got is my insulin, all my insulin. I got a show in Odessa, Texas tonight. So if anybody in Odessa, Texas got insulin, Humalog and Lantus I needed because they took all my insulin.
Now, first of all, insulin is supposed to be it's supposed to be refrigerated. Secondly, you should never keep all your insulin in a car. I feel like you should not keep all your insulin in a Sprinter van. Okay. Also, people should not be breaking into people's stuff and taking stuff. Now, that's first thing first. Okay. Stop stealing stuff. Okay. Stop stealing stuff. But Boosie, I need you to also not, because he like Boosie like needs his insulin. Like he be having issue with his stuff or whatever. Okay. And I'm like, I need you, Boosie. I need you to stop leaving your insulin around places that it gets taken, it gets lost, it gets destroyed. You ain't got it no more. You're going on. You in a city. You asking folks, hey, if you're gonna be in Odessa, Texas, if you got some insulin, because I ain't got no insulin. I'm like, sir. First of all, who's your caretaker? Because somebody look, him, get Boosie on, because him is connected to everybody. Him, get Boosie online. Tell Boosie stop leaving his insulin in the car. Okay? He always needs damn insulin.
Probably got $100 in there.
So in the car, he had $100. He had a ring that's fake that he was holding for somebody else and some insulin. I'm sorry, not some, all of his insulin.
An outfit. You're a bum. The money was on me.
Well, use that money to go buy some insulin. How you took the money with you, but left the insulin in the car? You need the insulin to live, my sir. Okay, you need the insulin to live. That's the thing you should make sure you have on you with your insulin. You left insulin, $100 and a fake ring in the Sprinter van, and now that's gone.
What I made tonight, you'll never see that in your life. You're a bum.
Why Boosie in the car? Is that a stripper van? No, it's not. So look, they must have busted the window, rummaged through it, and then when they rummaged through it, find whatever bag Boosie had with the $100. Okay, the fake ring and the insulin. And I'm like, hopefully the bag was insulated. It was a refrigerated bag, because if not, the insulin gonna be bad anyway. You can't be leaking. And I'm sure whatever state he in is hot. And I'm like, why would you keep the money on you and not have the insulin on you? Now, let's say by chance, he's traveling. You know what I'm saying? He's traveling to states or whatever. If it's even at a hotel, you should leave the insulin at the hotel in the refrigerator. Okay? And only have enough with you for how long you're going to be there. But that's y'all love some Boosie. I can't stand Boosie. Look, I don't mind rough ghetto-ness or whatever. I don't at all. But Boosie to me is just ignorant. It's like a bit of stupidity with that man. And he irks all my nerves. Child, not one nerve, not two, nothing. All of them is what he gets on for me. Okay. In news, I was like, what? How and why? I don't understand it. They saying that prosecutors is looking to have Foxy Brown testify in a Tupac murder trial. Now, I said, did she hear? I'm not gonna do that. It says, according to the U.S., some prosecutors are building a witness list to counter the defense and blah, blah, bloop. You know, the dude who charged with the murder, because he's the only one left to be charged. They want to bring, no, why? They said because Foxy's testimony could provide a verification that Davis, the alleged person involved, was in Vegas when they're saying he was not. Now, I'm like, if Foxy Brown is the only person to verify who was there, I'm like, I feel like maybe that ain't gonna work. You know, look, I feel like the person who killed Tupac is gone. Okay, they ain't on this earth no more. And at this point in time, they is grasping at straws. Okay, child, look, because he is locked up. And the question should be, what was Bishop robbery, you know, back then in 96? Okay, what was he? Was he in Vegas? Because we never know. Now, Foxy Brown has not responded to possibly being having to be called as a witness. Child, but she may say, I can't hear nothing, so I can't be no witness. I am disabled. Leave me be, bitch. My ears don't work no more. I don't want to do this. And I said, people, it's foolishness. Then look, everybody, their mama, is because I think all that's left, y'all, is the real stuff. So look, y'all take one little second, y'all, because we're 50 minutes in. We're going to get to the stuff that's on the thumbnail. Okay, but y'all know, go ahead and like the video. Now I'm trying to think which dance break I want to have y'all do. You know, we're like, let's do the, you know, let's do Nicki and Kim. Let's do Nicki and Kim. promise y'all, I really need to be like a editor, okay? Because the way I edit these, the way I meet together, look, I be saying, I don't know about that. Anyway, because I'm like, what happened? Because I was like, oh, I did that. Now, back to this. JLo and Ben, they getting divorced. Okay. And that's that on that. You know what I'm saying? They selling their house, selling a $60 million mansion they bought when they first got back together. Okay, look, this is my thing. I feel like when there are rumors about your marriage and we can see there's just, life happening, you know, and stuff just not going the right way or whatever. And we see both of y'all looking a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about this bit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all then put a house y'all just bought up for sale. Because this is my thing. Nobody should spend $60 million on a mansion to live at with you and your kids and your peoples. And y'all only been married for 2 years. Like, it's no reason to put that house on the market because you just bought it. No one buys a $60 million house like for fun, you know. And I said, it's not like either one of them are less rich now than they were when they bought the house. You know, they've made money since then. You know, they didn't buy the house banking on, you know, anything. Like, you know, her tour not happening right now. They didn't buy the house banking on her tour money. No, they bought the house because they could afford it. You know what I'm saying? So selling the house y'all bought right before y'all got married, like, that's like red flag. Okay. Now, you know, JLo has been married a lot of times. Okay, we know that she's been married to quite a few of 1,000 times. You know, she loves love. She, you know, is not scared to try again. You know what I'm saying? Does some stuff off try again. However, I feel like JLo, ma'am, go sit down and chill. Okay, go sit down and be to yourself for a while. Because with JLo, I feel like each time we've seen her get out of a relationship, out of a marriage, out of an engagement or whatever, it's always the next time we see her, she's in a whole full-fledged relationship. And, you know, when everybody spin the block, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know, because again, we had, you know, Ashanti and Nelly, and that seems to be working right now. You know what I'm saying? They're engaged, they're having a baby, they seem happy, blah, blah, bloop. But with JLo and Ben, I felt her and A-Rod broke up on Tuesday. We see her with Ben the following week on Monday. You know, I feel like she has never given herself any, and even though sometime in the world of life, when a couple breaks up, sometimes we don't know. Well, they've been broken up for like 6 months, and we just did not know. You know, I still feel like we saw her and A-Rod together. You know what I'm saying? We saw them together. I feel like we should not see you with your person for like a while, and we then start guessing that y'all broke up. But we were seeing her and him still together, and then because their wedding was planned. They canceled a wedding, her and A-Rod, and they canceled the wedding. Said it was like working things out, or, you know, figuring things out. And then like maybe a month or two later, they were like done. And then we see her with Ben. So my thing is, you left a long-term relationship, engagement, almost got married, y'all broke up, you got with your ex of 20 years in the past. Y'all then got engaged and got married, and then 2 years later, y'all broke up. Or it seems like y'all are breaking up. And to me, selling a house that y'all bought, because why would y'all downsize? Y'all not leaving LA. Y'all kids are still young enough to need the space. It's now maybe they going broke. Maybe JLo and Ben been gambling and they ain't got no money. That ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? At the all. But I'm saying, like, just say what it is. You know, now, if by chance they have been having a tough go as a husband and wife, and because we know Ben has said over the years, he hates being famous. He loves creating things that people like, but he hates the fame part of it, meaning people feeling like they are entitled to your life, being hate the paparazzi. I think being hate living in LA. So maybe they are gonna move somewhere else that's a little bit low key, but I don't believe that because being kids with Jennifer Garner live in Cali, so you can't be leaving the state because you got kids. You know, saying like their lives are in Cali, and I'm like, now if Jennifer Garner, I think it is, if the ex-wife Jennifer and them kids move to, then that's nice. But again, JLo and Mark Anthony, they keep like it's a lot going on, you know. And I just hope and pray, whatever happens, even if they stay together, cool. But if they divorce, I need JLo to go sit the fuck down and just be single for a minute. Like, take some space, okay? Take some time to figure out what you really want. Where you want to live? What do you want to do? What kind of person do you want to be with? Like, you figure that shit. Because I'm like, and she keep dating different people. the guys she date are never like the same. The first dude was a waiter. Then she dated like a backup dancer. She then dated the guy who was a choreographer. Mark Anthony, Puffy, A-Rod, Ben, and then everybody up in between, okay? And I feel like she don't know what she want. She just dating whoever. And it's cool to not, be like, I don't like that. It's cool if you want to be fluid with who you date, but you also have to know what you want. If not, it'll keep failing. It will keep failing. If Ben wants to be a low-key, not caught by the paparazzi, not going to every single event, you can't marry JLo because JLo likes the fame. But they are two famous individuals who live life completely separate. And it's just different. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I just need to, just be like, tell me what you want from me. Let somebody know. Let me know. Let somebody know. And I feel bad for JLo and Ben, and this is the thing too. JLo, because her and A-Rod, them kids, A-Rod kids and JLo kids was like siblings, was like, you know what I'm saying? When you break up, your kids then lose the siblings that they've grown to be lit. You know what I'm saying? So this will be a second set of sibling like kids that her kids or all the kids gotta kind of separate from. But y'all, they say they sold the house. They put it on the market. And we're gonna just hope that, she get it figured out one way or the other. Okay. Now, I don't know why this became news. Naomi Campbell confirmed she welcomed her two kids that she has via surrogate, said they don't need a father. I'm a single mom from a single mom who had nothing and made it work. Now, I have no issue with anybody who like, I ain't got no man, I don't need no man, but I want kids and I can raise the kids myself and they can be great. Now, is it good if kids can have two parents? Sure. But sometimes that doesn't happen. Naomi Campbell is rich enough to be able to afford a male nanny that can be the kid's male figure, in the life or whatever. I'm sure she has family, whatever. Now, I don't know who thought she did not have a surrogate. I always figured she used a surrogate. I know some folks said they thought she may have adopted, but I said, I think part of her wanted her own kids to be a part of her. Now, some folks is now saying, okay, so you had, the surrogacy route. However, your kids seemingly have, a Caucasian parent. There's like, it seems, the kids, are, and I you know, when the Brat and Judy, you know, had their son via surrogate, they said they had no choice but to use, you know, a Caucasian sperm donor because of the different, you know, medical thing, you know, because when you have a surrogacy, the Brat and Judy said the tests ran or whatever, you don't want to get with somebody who has this and that and that and this. So it has to be somebody that's compatible with you, so that way you have the best chance of your child not getting sick and blah blah blah. Maybe the same thing happened with them. They said that in the world of surrogacy and sperm donors, there are not as many Black sperm donors, you know, and whatnot. Now, you know, Naomi was a woman of a certain age. You know, she had her first kid at 53. Now, could she have started sooner? She could have. You know, I'm sorry, no. The first child was born in 2021. The second was born in 2023. But I mean, let her do what she want to do. But a lot of folks I guess were upset once they found out that she had a surrogacy, because they said, oh, and you ended up using, you know, a sperm donor, you know, of the race. But I said, hell, if that was the case, she adopted kids of another race. But I'm like, I almost feel like she didn't have to confirm that she's a surrogate. I think someone said, oh, it was adoption. She said, no, this is my child. I use surrogacy. And I said, well, ma'am, kudos to you. But I said, we know she didn't birth, she ain't push him out. So she wasn't that pregnant. But y'all, that's what she said. I'm like, okay, fine. Nicki Minaj is out here, you know, causing a ruckus. Okay. Nicki Minaj posted on her Twitter. Yes, single ... Now we all know Nicki can mean a couple of things. Okay. Of course, everybody said, oh, is she saying she's single? Yes. And I said, no. They said, oh, is she saying yes, a single is coming? I said, I don't know. Okay. Now, to me, she for sure put it up to cause a ruckus. Okay. Some folks, y'all know she got a single. It can mean either or. No matter what she meant, she did it on purpose. She did it on purpose. Okay. To make y'all try to figure out what she meant, who she talking about, and what's going on. I said, child, probably everything. Hey, everything. Because who knows? Anyway, would y'all be happier if Nicki Minaj had a new single coming, or happier if she chose to divorce that husband of hers? I feel like either or. Some folk will be happy. I don't care. But I feel like, because when was her last album? The pink stuff, the pink thing. Maybe she don't, maybe, who knows? I don't know, but I'm like, that was for sure a trolling post, okay, in my opinion. I want to touch on, let's touch on Martin. I think I'm gonna go see Bad Boys tomorrow. But I have to go see, because I'm trying my best to avoid spoilers. Martin and Will has been on a humongous promotion tour. I mean, a humongous child. They've been all over the world, okay? And they were at Hot 97. He addressed, you know, people in his health and how folk think something was wrong with him. He said, no, we was over there in Dubai, and I was just so shocked at how big this was. I was just in shock, okay? He then was on Sirius or whatever, and he said, because folks then said they think he had a stroke.
Saying that we look good and that I look good because there's a rumor out there that I had a stroke, man. Man. That's totally not true. So I just want to clear that up. But I thank everybody for the concern and the love, and just thank you. But Marty's all good.
Marty's all right.
Baby. You heard it.
Now, I want to say this to that. Okay. I feel like Martin doesn't come out often. Okay. Martin does not come out often. I also feel like Martin is now 60. You know, I feel like some people are expecting him to be like he was in his 20s, in his 30s. Man, maybe in his 40s. He is older now. So if that man is saying, I'm fine. It's like we also have to understand getting older, people do change. He may not talk as fast, he may not be as fast, but if he's saying, I'm fine, I'm fine. Even if his I'm fine really means, yes, I have some health issues, but we all do. Okay, I'm not coming to your job and when you flipping burgers, bitch, and saying you sound sleepy. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He ain't, I'm like, he's 60 now. We can't base him off of when we seen him. Ask yourself this, and this is not me trying to shade Martin at all, because I love Martin. Love him. When was the last time Martin had a movie out? Martin been sitting and chilling for a minute. Okay. Martin been sitting in the last movie was probably Bad Boys 3. And that was from a couple years ago. And you know, because we know he has had health issues in the past, and because he's now 60, and because they are on a strenuous promotional tour, okay, that he ain't used to. Because when Mark, this again, no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. I'm telling you, I swear to God, okay? Martin movies never had a huge tour, promotion, and all that shit. It never happened. It did not. We may see him at a premiere, maybe. You know, so I'm like, I think some people are they're used to, they're thinking about Martin from the Martin show, they're thinking about younger Martin, and they're not thinking of how he is now. Okay, now. I know he had a couple comedy shows as well, but I don't think people are used to seeing him like that. Okay, and so I just want people to stop putting out there that, oh, he must be sick. He had I'm like, the man said he was fine. And even if he not, don't be putting that out there. You can't compare him to Will either, because Will is used to this type of touring, promoting, traveling life. That ain't Martin. He speak a little slower? He's 60. So he's not the same person he was 30 years ago. I think some folks have to remember that, because if you have not seen him in the past, let's say 5 years, and truthfully, even when they did Bad Boys 3, Martin didn't do much promotion for that movie either, because that ain't what he usually do at all. And so this is honestly the first time we've ever seen Martin on a humongous promotional tour. And so you are seeing him a little bit more. You're hearing him a little bit more. And you just not used to seeing and hearing him. And you're like, well, damn. He don't even when this, he's the same way when they had, was it the beat, whatever award thing they had, and it was honoring the show Martin. Folks were saying, man, he sound drunk. And it was like, I'm like, that's just how he is now, because he's older. But he here, he talking, he walking, he acting, he's in a movie. Let it be. You hear me? Anyway, when I go see it tomorrow, y'all, I think I'm gonna go see it tomorrow. After I do some things. But I'm gonna for sure see it, you know, by the end of this week. But because I would have went with DJ birthday, DJ's graduation, I could not, because there was too much going on with DJ's stuff. That's why I did not go see it this weekend. However, he's fine. Okay, he keep telling y'all he's fine. So stop trying to come up with new ways as to why he isn't. Stop trying to force someone to be sick. And even if, God forbid, that man dropped dead tomorrow, so what? He told that he was fine the day before. Okay. What foolishness is next? Y'all want to get on Young Thug? Y'all, A lot of shit. Young Thug has been locked up, has been on trial for the RICO stuff for a long time. I feel like that's been happening for like 2 years now. It's day 8,756. Child, today, his lawyer was basically held in contempt and arrested because I said, is the judge in on it? Is the judge on the tape? What is going on? The judge was upset because Young Thug's lawyer found out the judge had a meeting with, I think, the witness and maybe the prosecution. Okay, a secret meeting, as they're saying, and they did not know. He found out some kind of way, and the lawyer was saying, I think it's, it should be a mistrial, because why would you and the prosecution have a meeting with a witness and we don't know? Because we're supposed to at least be aware of things going on. And the judge was like, well, how did you find out? He said, well, this attorney-client privilege. Okay, that don't matter. The point is, why was your ass... So I'm going to play some of the audio, okay?
Not true. Not true. This court handed Mr. Copeland.
Tell me how you got the information.
Listen, whatever you want to do.
Tell me how you got the information, then we can go ahead and go forward.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is this. I was told, and I hope this concerns the court.
It concerns me that you have proprietary information.
Why is it
or
proprietary?
Information that...
Y'all, this is the judge and Young Thug's attorney going back and forth.
That you should not be having, that was ex parte.
Why?
With a party.
Why?
State of Georgia.
How about the witness? How about Mr. Copeland, who supposedly announced he's not testifying and he'll sit for 2 years, and then supposedly this honorable court, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. This court supposedly said, I can hold you until the end of this trial. Ms. Hilton supposedly said, actually, all of the defendants and then all 26 people are disposed of. If that's true, what this is coercion, witness intimidation, ex parte communications that we have a constitutional right to be present for. So I understand that you're upset towards me, but I don't know what I did.
Mr. Steele, I still want to know, how did you...
Who told you I did it? Who told on me?
Upon this information, who told you?
What I want to know is, why wasn't I there? Why,
sir? I'm going to hold you in contempt if you don't tell me who tell me who this information was.
I don't want to be held in contempt. Well, I'm not answering that question. That's attorney-client privilege information. I am not
attorney-client privilege unless you were in my chambers. That's the only way you can figure out. I tell you what, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. If you don't tell me who if you don't tell me who it is, I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you in contempt, because that is not attorney-client privilege.
This is what I was told. If this is not true, not true. This court handed Mr. Copeland.
Tell me how you got.
Child, they was going back and forth, right? And I mean back and forth. And when you say, "Hey, lawyer, you my lawyer," hey, we don't snitch around here. Okay, we go to jail. Okay, we don't. Lawyer say, "I got you. I got you." Okay.
So you'll have a choice to make. All right, take Mr. Steele into custody, please.
The judge really had Young Thug's lawyer held in contempt and arrested. Can you imagine? You've been on trial and your good ass lawyer is now being held in contempt because the judge had a meeting and the judge is upset because you found out about said secret meeting. Child, if any of y'all watch Power, that's Proctor. Okay, that's Proctor and Ghost.
Your Honor, would the court afford me 1 moment to confer with counsel regarding the appropriate remedy in this type of situation?
Okay, all right.
They make him take his tie off, his jacket, and probably the laces from his shoes.
Yes, sir, you certainly may.
Before you lock me up, let me say one more thing.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You are removing me against, so you'll have a choice to make. His will, my will, you're taking away his right to counsel. And you're conducting material parts of this trial without me present, and I can't learn about it by watching online. So for that reason, additionally, I asked for a mistrial. And I assume you denied, but I'd like you to deny our motions for mistrial. You denied the other people.
I've denied your motion, but I'll
He was saying this should be a mistrial, and the judge denied the mistrial.
certainly take that under advisement, sir.
He went going locked up. Got me locked up. What this whole trial?
We're going to be in recess for the next 5 minutes.
Is insane.
His will.
Okay, insane. I've never. Let me rephrase, because I feel like I have been ignoring the whole Young Thug thing because it was team to now another part. This is a witness who they're asking the witness to identify somebody. This is a witness.
Shannon in the courtroom today.
Well, I got a vision problem.
Okay.
I can't see that far.
All right. So if you understand,
they will say, "Hey, can you identify somebody? You know, I got vision problems. I can't see that far."
Then look around the courtroom and look around the entire courtroom. Tell me if you see Shannon in the courtroom today. You need to sit down?
Nah, I can right here. They ain't had nothing to drink.
Okay, do you want some water?
You gonna give me a drink?
I'll get some water.
I don't drink water.
Well, I don't have nothing else for you.
What? This is a kind of shenanigans. Because look, that ain't the one I want to show y'all yet. I think it's this one.
Was present. That's what I'm trying to say.
That doesn't make a difference, but you got information that you shouldn't have had. And then you can't, and then you turn around and you say, well, the court did something wrong and that we should be entitled to have the transcript. You all have contorted and perverted that particular process. You really have.
What I said was it is a material part of the trial.
It's not, well.
Has a right to be at, and I'd like to exercise.
It would be just like if you all in the past have had ex parte conversations with the court. And I won't say about for what. You and Mr. Adams and others. That is your right. And that little period or that little conclave of discussion with the court protects you and protects the system. It's recorded and taken down. So if it needs to be reviewed later, it gets reviewed. But you have
was present.
The judge sentenced that man to spend the next 10 weekends in jail, to spend 20 days in jail. The judge, who was upset that Young Thug lawyer found out about a meeting with him, a witness, and the prosecution, and the defense was never made aware, except he found out. The judge is pissed off. Okay, that he won't tell him who told him. So the judge sentenced Young Thug lawyer to spend 20 days in jail, meaning every weekend he has to go to jail. Now, they said that he said, well, okay, cool. Well, can I be in? Because at first he was going to be in Fulton County. And he said, well, no, can I be over there in Cobb County? Because Cobb County is where Young Thug is. He said, I can be in Cobb County to still work on my case with my client. And then the attorney Brian Steele's wife, okay, attorney Colette Steele, is representing her husband and was appealing her husband being sentenced to jail. I said, bitch, what? This needs to be a mistrial. when the judge is holding the defense attorney, and then he said this would not be civil contempt, it was going to be criminal contempt. Saying it's going to be criminal contempt because you won't be able to get out. I said, what kind of shit? What kind of shit is this? I feel, look, I ain't no lawyer. I ain't in court at all. But I feel like this is some fraggle bullshit. I feel like, how are you more upset that somebody told him about a meeting that he should have known about? And also shout out to the lawyer, because I'm like, he could have snitched basically and said, well, I heard it from so and so. But he chose to keep that attorney-client privilege. He chose to not say nothing because I'm ride or die for my client, and I know I ain't wrong. And shout out to his wife while he locked up. Okay, cool, husband, I'm gonna represent you. This case has been completely insane since the beginning. Even the dude who was refusing to testify, the judge held him in contempt on Friday. He spent the whole weekend in jail and then had to come testify today. Okay, at this point, I feel like the Thug is innocent. Okay, Thug ain't did nothing. Let that man out of jail. Let that man out of the jail, because it don't make no sense. And people feel like the judge is up to some bull stuff. I just hope this lawyer ain't the lawyer for Tory Lanez, because we want him to stay in jail. Speaking of Tory, where is that? Speaking of Tory, his wife has filed for divorce. Now, y'all remember when he started his case with the Megan Thee Stallion Pow, that was a girlfriend. By the end of the case, it was a fiance. And then once he was convicted and stuff, we found out that they had gotten married. Okay. But now their wife of his has said, I want out. I don't want to be here no more. I don't like you no more. You can't help me. You can't do nothing for me. First of all, he in jail. Okay, he in jail for one. Two, I feel like the only reason they got married was so that hopefully he will be looked at as a loving father. As a loving father, you know, who just wants to do right by his children's mama. I think she only went one kid. But I was like, it was a scheme that Tory set up to bring us the bullshit. Okay, now, child, per TMZ, child, y'all, I'm only gonna be on one little second. You know what I'm saying? That's the wife. But the wife, Rainey, filed for divorce last week. Okay, filing for irreconcilable differences. Okay, I'm like, well, he's in prison, so it makes sense. Again, I don't think it was ever a real marriage. I think Tory thought, I'm not gonna get convicted. Let's get married real fast, yeah. And it'll help me get off or whatever, and you can like me or whatever, and it's fine or whatever. I think he then got found guilty. I think they thought, okay, well, he won't get that much time. He won't get that much time, and he got 10 years. Okay, so part of me feel like it was never a true marriage to begin with. Because have we ever seen her before? I don't think we ever even seen her before. Anyway, she filed for divorce. They got married June 25th, 2023, and now she is divorcing him before the 1 year. Okay, this says that Rainey is asking for legal and physical custody of their 7-year-old kid, Kai. But I'm like, he in prison. He can't get custody. Okay. So again, I feel like we don't like Tory Lanez. We don't at all. And not just because of what he did to Megan, but also because of what he did to Megan and how he acted after the fact. Okay, that's what made us dig our heels into not liking his ass. Okay. Let me see what's up there. I can't remember. We got Tory, we got Naomi Campbell. Let's get to the JayBirds. Let's do Jeezy real fast, real quick. Okay, real quick. Jeezy and Jeannie Mai are still going through their divorce issues. Jeezy's ex-girlfriend, the mama of his daughter, I think the mama of a daughter, is coming out to support Jeezy and say how great of a father he is to their daughter and how much she's seen him be a great father to their child and to his oldest son as well. And my thing be this: that's cool if what you went through with that man while fucking him wasn't what Jeannie Mai went through, okay? But ma'am, shut up. Okay, shut up. I feel like people sometimes there's a way to say that's not what I experienced while not taking away from what somebody else experienced. And to me, anyone he used to be with who's trying to make it seem as if Jeannie Mai is lying, you just don't like her because of some folk don't like her. We not gonna sit here and act like we have not found out that Jeezy like to drink, that Jeezy like to smoke, he like to drink and heroin with his coat. We know Jeezy ain't no regular dude. Okay, it aggravates me that people are really trying to make it seem as if Jeannie Mai is right here lying on Jeezy. He's a great person. Okay, he ain't never yell or fuss. Look, Jeezy was smart enough to keep his life very, very private. However, we remember he had issue with that first son, baby mama. There were issues there. Other than that, Jeezy kept his relationship strictly private. We never heard much at all. It was not until he married Jeannie Mai that his life became more public. And truth be told, Jeannie also tried to. We didn't know shit about that man until he filed for divorce. He filed for divorce, and as the stuff started coming out, we noticed Jeezy ain't that. He may not be that nice. And the fact that the hotel staff said, we seen Mr. Jenkins push Mrs. Jenkins down the stairs. Child, I don't need to hit nothing else. Because why would you ever push your wife down the stairs? Okay? Why? Because that's what you do. That's what you do. And we've seen the video of you walking through your house with AK-47s. So I feel like, does that mean Jeannie Mai is perfect? No. But this ain't about either one of them being perfect. What it is about is we not going to ignore the fact that there's proof that Jeezy at least one time pushed that lady down some stairs. Period. There's proof that he at least one time was walking around the house all crazy, like carrying an AK-47. That is insane. And it's because of those two instances, Jeannie wants to be sure that when her child is in his presence, any and all guns are gone or put away. Because we see all the time kids with one of the parents or whatever, and said parent around here drinking and smoking or hanging out or whatever, and left a gun out, and then because kids like to play with shit or whatever, and then boom, pow, pow, kid gone. And then y'all say, why wouldn't Jeannie Mai say? She trying to be sure that when the kid with him, he's responsible. And yeah, I got the freaking what was you at, lady, before today? We ain't even know about you. And because Jeannie Mai was saying, you know, Cassie being a voice for people who have silently went through things, you know, it's helpful because people like to doubt victims. So Jeannie's ex, let me read what it says. What's his lady name? It's spelled Mahi. I don't know how she pronounced that punk ass name, and I'm mad at her. Okay. But she coming out saying, I did not experience that. That wasn't mine. You know, they say she dated him for a decade. But we never see, child, look, when you've dated someone for a decade, what did you go through quietly? She said he's one of the most peaceful people she's ever met. But when you push Gene down the stairs, what was he then? I'm just wondering. Let me know. It says, however, it's reporting that she also sued Jeezy in 2020, claiming he failed to pay her child support. Okay, of $10,000 per month. Her medical expenses not covered by insurance, and her private school tuition. Jeezy and Jeannie Mai nanny. The nanny person also submitted an affidavit where she described him as being an extremely loving dad to the couple's 2-year-old daughter. As a caretaker, I believe Mr. Jenkins gives his daughters the support they need as they grow into young women to the future. Mr. Jenkins is a hardworking person, but even more hardworking dad. You know how many fucked up hardworking dads beat the mamas? I'm just upset. Okay. It says again, Jeezy called upon some women to defend him. His ex is it Mahi? With whom he shares daughters. His daughter Amara Nor Jenkins, who's 10, signed a sworn affidavit testifying that used the character. Said, I've witnessed Jay be devoted, caring, and present father to our daughter and his oldest child. His oldest is 28 years old. For almost 4 years, Jay's eldest child lived with us, and I was able to see their relationship grow every day. At no point was Jay ever physical, mentally, or emotionally abusive to his children or I. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats. However, he pushed that lady down with the child. This is why sometimes we be like, man, fuck you hoes, okay? Because y'all want to come and cape for dudes. It's one thing to have a supportive affidavit because there's no proof he did anything to that girl. But once the police report said, well, yes, at least at the hotel, he was seen pushing her down the stairs. Okay, we see the guns on the camera. Now, maybe y'all used to guns. Or maybe who he was back then ain't who he is now. But we should not negate what Jeannie Mai went through. Oh, heifers. It's fine. It's fine if they did not experience that. That's fine. But Jeannie Mai did. Jeannie feels as if he's trying to distort the truth after the ex and he both of him or whatever. He is. He's trying to change the narrative because you can't look. Jeezy also knows people don't like Jeannie Mai. He know that. He knew that when he married her. And so now he's trying to make it seem as if, okay, you know, y'all, we can still get through this together. And we just say she lying. And I'm a good dad. Yeah, let's do that. Get out my damn face. Crazy people alert. Crazy people alert. Tommie got locked up again, y'all, as she always do. Because that's what she do. Tommie, to me, she keep getting into stuff. Okay, she keep getting into stuff. and it's weird. Okay, I'm arrested in Miami for battery after a man claimed that she assaulted him. Okay, per the people around here, per TMZ. Miami Police Department's records obtained by TMZ Hip Hop. Cops arrived at the scene, finding Tommie being restrained by a man who claimed that he had just been assaulted by the 39-year-old star. The man told the police, I was outside the club or whatever. I was approached by Tommie. Okay. And she was trying to hand me something, and I don't know what it was or whatever. And I did not accept it because I'm like, I don't know her. And she want to give me something. And then Tommie was getting all physical with me, okay, and poking me in my face. And I said, once she started poking me in my face, last straw, okay. And he then did a citizen's arrest and held her down until the police got there. Now I said, Tommie, stop touching people. And then say, he held her down until the cops got there, and police reviewed the surveillance footage, and it lined up enough to what the man said, and so she was being held under arrest for a misdemeanor battery. Okay, and that's her mugshot. She looked mad. But, I feel like she always gets herself in these predicaments. She always does things and then say, I didn't do it. It wasn't that. They set me up. I'm like, if the police watch, first of all, can I see the footage? Like, did something happen in the club, but she got pissed and came outside? Like, I'd be like, how does she keep getting arrested for stuff? And then would say, it wasn't me. Like, at some point, you should not keep getting into altercation. Like, if I got arrested for bushes, like, I don't have, like, that would be surprising. Okay, I didn't do that shit. Okay, but Tommie keep getting caught up in shit she do, and it's her own fault. Okay, Jesus hopefully will fix it. Also, child, Chrisean. First of all, it's her fault. Okay, it's her fault that she also got arrested. Okay, Chrisean was out here going to Blueface's court hearing. I'm like, man, you should never go to someone's court hearing if you have a warrant. They will arrest you. Okay, so Chrisean was arrested for on a felony fugitive warrant after she went into child, her and the baby going to see Daddy Blueface, and she walking up in there. Okay, beside the old white man, okay, or whatever, with the baby stroller to go. And I'm like, girl, I would not. Because, child, we had been over Chrisean. We had not been seeing or hearing nothing because, again, they was out our hair. We didn't care. And lo and behold, she around here being arrested. So she walked in free. She walked out a prisoner because, again, she had a warrant. They probably knew she would attend his thing.
For what?
Sorry?
A warrant for what, sir? There's a warrant for the arrest, sir.
Right. This is crazy.
And being filmed. That's embarrassing. It's a long walk to the car.
You gonna record me the whole way?
The whole way, beautiful.
Why?
You're a big star.
Oh God, this is not big at all. This is messy.
Want me to turn anything to Blueface?
Here already.
Yeah, right here.
Child led her through the whole courtyard upstairs. The policia. Yes. Girl, look, I would never go to court if I have a warrant. Why? Because they just might arrest me. Okay, they just might arrest me. Now, I saw another post with her. Where is it? Where allegedly back in March, she knew she had a warrant, and she said she would not be turning herself in on said warrant. And I said, well, baby, they got you.
My warrant cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Because, I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in and dealt with it from inside to the outside of the jail. So whatever. So I don't be like, but right now I gotta play it cautious because I don't plan on being in jail while my son is growing. Like I just don't plan on that at all. So my warrant.
If you have a warrant, they're gonna get you. You knew you had a warrant. You can't say, well, because I have a kid, I don't want to go to jail. Ma'am, you have to. A lot of people in prison have children. Tell, Blueface has a few kids and he's in jail. You can't be around here thinking that once they know you did something, I cannot go to court and y'all have to leave me alone. It's like, no, because the moment anything happened, ma'am, back to court. And I think she's on parole. Or no, not parole. I think she's on probation. So this could actually violate her probation. And y'all know that's why Blueface is in jail, because he violated his probation. And it locked his ass up. And now the same thing what happened there. Now I don't know who got her baby. Child, family, and friends. Okay. But I said, child, stupid is and stupid does. Okay. And she keep doing stupid things. Okay. Now, speaking of stupid things, child, I said, what the fuck is going on? I hope, have y'all liked the video? Y'all take 1 minute and like the video. Because liking the video is what you're supposed to do. Okay. So, I'm assuming most of us watch Power, right? I watch Power. Power was on for 6 seasons. Power Book 2 Ghost has been on for 4 seasons now. And we know Michael Rainey Jr. plays Tariq. Has played Tariq since the show on Star started. Shot probably like 10 years ago. And he was on. Now, I don't know who this person is. Just the wrong one. Let me see. I don't know who. What's the boy name, child? It's Lil something. It's Lil something, but I don't know what. I'm going to share this one. What's the person? Oh, Ty Lil's. Whoever Ty Lil is, okay? I don't know that person, okay? Now, while you don't see nothing, however, you see what's trying to be done in the background. Okay. While Lil Juke talking to the kids, taking them as children, you see, Michael Rainey, who plays Tariq on Power, standing around. 2 folk next to him, and clearly it's people on the other side of the camera. And you then see it's the sister of Lil Juke, okay, who comes in and inappropriately touches Michael Rainey Jr.
Has more than $1 million. Y'all never worked. Y'all never did nothing. Y'all literally have
5 minutes of max in here. Then y'all gotta get out, okay?
The crazy part is, I'm like, it's a room full of people. Okay, it's a room full of people. And you can see she walked in, try to slightly rub on that man. Ain't said hi to that man. Ain't said, can I touch your shoulder? Ain't said, how you doing? Can I get some coffee? You want a Snicker bar? Nothing. Walk in and this child hand on penis. Okay. I said, that is assault. You can't be around here grabbing people by their body parts. Okay. And he looked like, oh, what the is going on? Now again, luckily the kids were standing there, so we couldn't see what was going on, but you could tell by his reaction. You could tell his reaction.
You know how much 5 minutes is?
Okay.
And I think he looking like, did anybody see that?
Yeah.
He didn't spot friend across the thing who seen it all. He spot the friend who seen it go down.
Yeah.
They've never worked. You gotta think. They've never worked a job, but they go.
And shout out to friend friend then came from behind the camera and came to save him. And then dude who's sitting down talking to the kids, it's his live stream. He don't know what the fuck going on.
Paper towels for them.
Paper towels.
Shut the fuck up. Word of my mother.
So he was saying like, we'll tell you off camera. We can't sit up. We can't sit on. So after that happened on live, now granted, Lil Juke, Lil Boo Boo didn't see it happening. Okay. But folk on the live stream saw it. Okay. And they were commenting about it as well. Okay. Lil Juke Boo Boo then was talking about what happened.
Look, I'm trying to literally ignore this shit. But I'm getting texts. The energy shifted and niggas just got up and left. Like all that shit really made me like all those side of shit really made me feel away. Because when people come, this is your crib. It's about hospitality. That means everything. Stop telling me to ignore it, because when I was trying to ignore it, y'all dick riders was spamming. Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than $1 million. Y'all never worked, y'all never did nothing. Y'all literally have 5.
I said, what kind of person is you?
That shit really got me really feeling away, because bro, I be around celebrities all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like even when I first started being my first few celebrities, don't get me wrong, I do unusual shit. No homo, like nothing crazy. Like I'll be like, yo, like I be trying to record, get a video, a picture, whatever. But due time, you feel what I'm saying? That shit don't really mean nothing to you. We all equal, we all the same. But she never seen somebody that caliber, so she start, you feel what I'm saying? And that's my sister. So like I'm not gonna say nothing bad about her. I'm gonna just check and tell her like you don't gotta be on it. We all the same, we all human. If he's here for me, he's here for you. Family Sunday dinner ship every Sunday. You feel what I'm saying?
How old was Juke? Because he gotta be a child. Because I said, nigga, what? So after it was on, it blew up. Okay, because y'all know once something happened on live, somebody records it, they post it, it gets reposted and reposted and reposted. And he even said, like, I didn't know what happened. I was getting texts, shit got weird, and then they all left. Because your sister is around here on bullshit. And then him saying, like, oh, she not used to somebody of his caliber being around here. You know, she don't know how to chill out or whatever. Now, I'm gonna give him one slither, like a 2% credit that he didn't see what happened. So that's also why you should not be around here talking about something if you ain't watched it and seen what people talking about. Because saying, oh, she would just, being no, sir, did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? Okay. Did you see what happened? Well, Michael Rainey is an adult. Michael, how old is he? Michael, because he's not a child. We're not gonna do that, okay? Michael Rainey, How old is he? He's 23. He'll be 24 this year, so he's a legal adult. He's a grown man. He's 23, he'll be 24. So the sister, I believe, was legal as well. And, we're going to say that. We'll put that out there, okay? But nobody should be being child. You should just don't do it. Now, the get you gotcha, because, let me see, is there another one? Let me be sure.
Everybody.
And not that one. Because it was a longer version, because she was also a bit inappropriate with
everybody. He's in a relationship with Donald Trump. Clip that.
The sister is black shirt, blue jean pants, in the corner by the door. Now, y'all, if y'all, Chinese Kitty is a girl. Chinese Kitty, I think she may be a rapper, but not a real one. Who was on Love and Hip Hop at some point or whatever. She there too.
My next girlfriend's gonna be Kylie Jenner. Clip that. We got 54,000 views. I'm doing anything for clout. I'm trying to go viral. This Chinese
Let me make you go viral. You got a banana?
Oh!
It wasn't me. That was
Get out!
I
didn't fuck up.
Yo, bro. She's not allowed back in.
So that's the sister. So, they all talking on live or whatever. She said, you want to go viral? Give me a banana. A banana? A banana? After it made its rounds, both Lil Juju and Michael Rainey both made posts on their stories, okay? Lil Juju made a post first, and then Michael Rainey Jr. made one. So Lil Juju said, after the actions that occurred during my stream last night, I would like to sincerely apologize to Michael and his family for what took place. My little sister was completely wrong and out of line. What she did was very inappropriate and unacceptable. I am truly embarrassed and disgusted by her actions. I completely respect whatever direction Michael wants to go in this situation. After watching the clip, I was completely taken aback by what she done. I would take extreme precaution with future streams to avoid some of the issues and I banned her from participating in future streams. I do not condone any type of assault. So that's what he has said first. Okay. Michael Rainey then posted, because at this point in time the shit is viral and everybody discussed it. So Michael Rainey Jr. said, at this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I am still in shock and don't really know how the process would happen last night. This is an unfortunate situation that I do not condone in any way. I can't take it lightly because I know I would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. The fact is, sexual assault is never okay, regardless of gender or status. We're all human and we should respect each other. Most importantly, we should always respect ourselves. Meaning, bitch, keep your hands off me, lady. Keep your hands off me, lady. What is you doing? Okay. Now, to me, he's right. Had this been, if the roles were reversed, and that was, if somebody's brother touched a female star, it would be child all over the place. And I love the fact that when everyone seen the clip, they said, oh, they called it for what it was. Even if he wasn't uncomfortable, it still would have been wrong. And the fact that she did it in a room full of the kids is right there. The kids is right in front of you. Okay, so I think if all that happens is awareness that it should not happen, it happens to men too, and it ain't right. Now, 50 Cent, y'all know I don't like 50 Cent. He gets on my fucking nerves. 50 Cent commented, because he's an asshole. And he said, wait, essay, from a male perspective, this was an aggressive advance. See, this why. See, he's a laugh out loud. He's fine. No charges are being pressed. 50, shut up. Stay out of it. Because my thing is this: we can't. We're not gonna act like 50 Cent speaks for Michael Rainey, okay, at all. And I feel like 50 Cent trying to joke about it is, first of all, it's inappropriate. That's not to say from a male's perspective that was an aggressive advance. No, from a literal perspective, that was somebody being sexually assaulted. That was someone being touched and they did not want to be touched. Okay. Now, thank God nothing else happened. However, like Michael Rainey's post said, it's never okay, regardless of gender or status. And he's right. If he had did that, he would be in hella trouble. And that does not mean he's gonna press charges. However, I do feel like something should happen. I don't know what. It's something, you know, because my thing is, who else has she done that to? You know what I'm saying? Who else has she done that to? What other person was she around and she felt like, oh, I can get a good squeeze in real quick? So I appreciate one little juke saying, you know, once I saw it, yeah, wrong. Okay. And also for Michael Rainey Jr. saying, you know, I didn't like it. It ain't right. But I think he also don't know, because it had just happened the night before. So, you know, he hasn't even really processed it at all. Okay. So people around here on some bull stuff. You hear me? Okay. I talk locked up, acting up, and assaulted. I said, it is too much going on. Now, lastly, child, I don't want to discuss this shit no more. Okay. The whole look, I had, where is it at? Kenya, and this whole child foolishness, the Housewives of Atlanta foolishness or whatever. You know, Kenya's lunch party, you know, there was first and she released revenge porn. Kenya was denying it, and somebody pointed out that Kenya was not denying that she did something. Kenya was only denying that she did revenge porn. Okay. Now, first of all, I made this post yesterday and I said, reality shows need to have a no cell phones allowed while filming rule. Okay. Because why are we seeing Wendy's birthday party if it's being filmed for Housewives of Potomac? Why did the whole scene from Kenya's spy launch party leak while filming Housewives of Atlanta? Because everyone is trying to post shit on social media. At this point, cancel the fucking shows. Okay. My thing is this. There's no reason any of this should have leaked at all. Mainly because it's story for the show. And if y'all keep letting them record and on their cell phones and go live and this and that and that and this, it's like we have nothing to look forward to for the show. And this happened so early. Everything going forward will kind of be leaked. And that's stupid. I feel like when the shows used to come on, we didn't have any idea what was going to happen during the season. That is why we love the show, because we never knew nothing. Now we know, we already heard what's going to happen. Hit play, because this is what they said. And also because we can tell somebody is secretly recording it to post on social media. You are paying for all Brittany does escort. Kenya screaming, Brittany does escort. There's an IG who put her emails out on that. She charges $1,400 for. There's an IG thing and she charges $1,400 to do stuff. Wait a minute. You're not only a hoe, you're a cheap. You're not only a hoe, you're a cheap hoe. You all cover the magazines, being a side, all cover the magazines.
all of those pictures, okay? You over here on Snapchat. Your Gotti was like, Snapchat me that pussy, and you did.
And Yo Gotti said, Snapchat me that cooch, and you did. Kenya, now this is also, child, somebody took a picture of the poster boards that child, Kenya is at home using up Brooklyn's glue and Brooklyn's little poster boards to make, why would you, now look, granted, we now know she did not pull out photos or poster boards showing Britney giving head. However, to be at home with Brooklyn's little poster boards and Brooklyn's little glue, the little clear paste glue, and you cut it with the little scissors and you cutting out stuff. Child, you went and you used a printer and put insurance fraud. Did not even use fancy font. Okay, you use the regular Times Roman font or Arial font. Okay, some regular ass font is stupid to me. You hear me, Kenya? You stupid. Okay, even the fact that she did this at her actual event, she did have poster boards and tape and glue to call out Britney. And child, first of all, as many times as folks call Kenya a whore, and Kenya hated saying no one should be slut shaming, why would you then slut shame that lady if that lady charges $1,400 from cooch? So why does it matter? Did you fucking her? Now, unless Britney called Kenya a whore first, and this is a Kenya retaliating, I still feel like I would never do that at my event. Never. Now, I have a whole connection at the whole food at one of her events. Yes. But I would never make my event be a mess by me by me slut shaming a lady I don't even know. Kenya, the desperation. To me, that is Kenya being desperate. Okay? That is Kenya being desperate. And because Kenya's point was, the stuff I posted was like, it was supposed stuff that was on Britney's Snapchat or whatever. Okay, whatever. Kenya is lame. Y'all have only been filming for 3 weeks. How have you already found the time to cut shit on poster boards with 3 weeks of filming? It's stupid. It's dumb. And again, because this leaks, every little action after this is going to leak. Because Bravo is not saying, hey, stop showing shit. Now, we know Bravo ain't WeTV, and WeTV ain't Bravo. We know that WeTV own. Love and Marriage Huntsville at least has stopped letting shit leak about what's going on. Now, we do know about Martell being arrested or whatever, but that was all we knew. You know, the one thing that Carlos has over Bravo is not much stuff leaked from the shows. We really know what's gonna happen or whatever, but on Bravo, we should never have seen Wendy and Giselle hugging on Potomac. And why are we seeing Wendy's birthday party and seeing her and Giselle hugging? That shit should be saved for the show. Thank you, Keisha, for the super chat. King's back to her old self and tricks, and that is not a good thing. Why would she do to her event? It's too early for filming for this mess. Isn't stupid, dumb, and it's to the point like it ain't no point in watching. We see the outfits already. We see that Giselle and Wendy are in a good place. That should all be a surprise, surprise, surprise. And it's dumb. But Kenya Moore, you literally up here causing a ruckus at your own event. To me, that shows that you're desperate. Because to me, at your event, the main thing should be you. It should be you. And now you've gotten Brittany more supporters because folks don't like what you did. You're slut shaming her, and you hate when folks slut shamed you. And Brittany, I think Brittany married with a whole husband. Once you get married, your whole car is deleted because you're married. Okay, so it's just stupid to me that any of this happened. It don't make no sense. It makes Kenya seem desperate. It makes, and I get she wants to be the villain, but even to be a villain, be a smart villain. Okay, be a smart villain. Right. I don't even watch Basketball Wives. I stopped watching that a long time ago, but I haven't seen, I think the most I've seen is maybe, I think I remember something like they were showing like the girls like walking into a restaurant, but I haven't seen like an actual leak of a storyline. You know what I'm saying? And we now know that Kenya and Brittany is beefing. We should not know that. That should have been a surprise. And we now know that will follow them throughout the rest of the season. So, child, just stupid shit. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. Okay, I was like, I don't want to be long. I don't want it to be long. And here we are. 2 hours later. Y'all, I'm finna go to bed. Okay, I'm gonna get my tan together. I'll put some cocoa butter on me. Some cocoa butter on this tan. Girl, it's kind of crazy. I cannot believe how much a sunburn I have. But y'all, I hope y'all have already liked the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel. Y'all know I had other content up this weekend because I was not on live. So be sure to go and watch my other videos that are up on my channel. They are up. Go watch them, please. You know what I'm saying? Watch them and also watch an ad or two on the thing. I will be back on live tomorrow. I may be on live a bit early tomorrow. I'm going to possibly go see Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 4. And I will end up reviewing it for my channel. Okay. But I love you all. We had a good ass time, y'all. We had a good ass time. I may cut some of this up and repost it tomorrow because some folks don't watch the whole 2 hours. So if you see this repeated, you know what it is. Okay. Anyway, y'all, you can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. But y'all know I will talk to y'all later. But y'all know before y'all leave to be sure to like the video. Okay, but I gotta go. Bye.